Tarot reader, and I am back with another read. Okay, honey, period. I am taking personal readings. You guys can cash at me at Money Sign Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@hotmail.com. Alright. I work on energy. Energy is fluid, so this could be about you. This could be about the person that you're thinking about, or anybody's thinking about you. Also, time is an illusion, so this could be about the past, the present, or the future, but somehow it's affecting you right now, okay? Alright, y'all, so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius for May 1st through the 7th. Okay, it is 5:27 and it is 10:57 over there on my stove. Feel free to look up any angel numbers mentioned in this video, okay? Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Spirit guides, ascended masters, so family, twin flame family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Sagittarius for the 1st through the 7th of May. What's going on for my Sagittarius? I'm here and take your time. Take your time. Don't speed up. Like, relax. Take a breath. Take a breather. Take a breather. Take a breather. Buttery soft, like real soft skin. Taking care of yourself. Taking pride in like your health. Taking pride in your health. Taking pride in your appearance. Wanting to look better. Wanting to appear to feel better. Wisdom. Understanding that you got power. Understanding that you got power, you hold power, you got knowledge. I also feel like you coming into the energy of like discipline, self-discipline, structure. Coming into like getting yourself into a routine of stability, a stable routine, a routine that you like. I feel like you changing your outlook on yourself. Like you can see yourself having better or having more. I also feel like you seeing your career take off. This is like you understanding like, damn, like I'm doing a really good job, I'm really excelling, I can really do this. With this Taurus card, this bombshell, I definitely feel like this full moon in Taurus is affecting you right now, as far as your talents go. Also I'm hearing like remote control, like somebody is wanting to be in control or wanting to be in the driver's seat. I'm also hearing like Agent Smith 007. So this is like Grey's Anatomy 007. George ended up dying in like a bus crash, or so be very mindful of like car crashes and stuff like that. I'm also hearing just like accidents, like your kids peeing on themselves, or you hurting yourself or something like that. I'm just hearing accidents. Also strength, like strength beyond measures, being so small but being able to carry a lot on your back. This is like you being like a junior, or you being the young version, or you just being the youngest in the family, the youngest male in the family maybe. So if you have a younger brother or something like that, I feel like there's a sense of kind of like them stepping into their own power, like them stepping into their own personality. They could be 10 years old. They could be coming into like puberty or something like that, and I feel like you're needing to give them guidance or wisdom or something. Like they're starting to like females, they're starting to not like sniff themselves, like they starting to like get into like maybe masturbation. Like if you have a young son or something like that, I feel like maybe it's time to have that talk. Maybe it's time to start teaching them like maybe how to see women or something like that. I feel like somebody is like looking up to you or like coming to you for guidance, because I feel like they have this reputation of you in their mind. Like people are starting to just see you. People, I feel like you have a reputation, whether you know it or not. I feel like your reputation has changed as well. I feel like maybe you had the reputation of being one kind of person, and over time people are seeing you change. People are seeing your evolution, and people are more so having an appreciation for you. I feel like I'm hearing like you have arrived, I'm hearing like you walking up the stairs, you coming up the stairs, like leveling up, bossing up, stepping up to the plate, being able to step up to your responsibilities, lights, camera, action. I feel like when it's time, you go no. I feel like everything is like a blur right now, because it's a lot of bright lights like in your face, flashing, lights. But yeah, I'm also hearing like a bookworm or something like that, needing to get back into the books, needing to get back into like reading dictionaries and like learning metaphors and wordplay, and like, you know, just trying to perfect your craft. Perfecting your craft, 444. Coming into more stability with how you do things, with how you move. Using your wisdom, using your knowledge, using the lessons of the past. I feel like this is somebody like reverting back to like past behaviors, but for a purpose. for a purpose. So even if can't nobody see your healing, even if can't nobody see the fact that you are healing internally, I feel like this is telling yourself to take accountability for what you are doing. What's that? Come on, yeah. Go get it. Go give it to me. Give it to y'all. Thank you. Go get the other part. Getting into stuff. Getting into stuff that you know you shouldn't be getting into. 532, 5-5, tower moments. Not being accountable for your actions. Come on, yeah. Bring it to me. And then this is like nail polish remover. So I feel like this is like removing stains, removing a piece of you or a part of you that you thought was going to be there for a long period of time or an extended period of time. I'm also hearing pentacles, like a lot of money coming in. Knowing how to get money, knowing how to create stability for yourself in a way that is honorable. I'm hearing J. Cole and Black. It's honorable when you're vulnerable. Like I can appreciate when you're softer, or when you open up to me, or when you show me yourself. I feel like opportunities are going to open up to you once you choose to believe in yourself. Once you choose to show the world who you are, no matter how you look. This is kind of like just being like, look, I don't have to put on makeup to post a picture, or I don't have to get cute to go outside, or I don't have to, like, I've been seeing 533 a lot. So that equals 11. I don't know what the new beginning is, but for a lot of you guys, I'm feeling like a fresh start, like a breath of fresh air just coming up out of the water after drowning, and feeling like, look, I just gotta surrender. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you are trying so hard to surrender to your awakening that I feel like you're surrendering to everything, to every opportunity, and not all opportunities are good opportunities. I feel like you guys have a lot of options around y'all. Y'all have a lot of options as far as dating. You guys have a lot of options as far as careers, as far as ways to get money, as far as to I don't fucking know. Whatever it is in your life, like new friends, new family members, I feel like you're just coming into a lot of closeness, a lot of togetherness, a lot of just opportunities that are going to set you up for what the lifestyle that you see yourself having. 808, thank you, in the masters. That abundance, that health, that wealth, that prosperity. I feel like once you come into this self-love, money and abundance is just naturally going to come. That naturally comes with self-love, because you know you deserve it. So I feel like in order to reach this point, you have to first start here. So that's what that 11 is. That's what that 1 is. Thank you, God. That's what that 1 is. That's what that 11 is. I feel like this is the new beginning. As you start to love yourself, as you start to appreciate yourself and go back to your past, things that you did in the past artwork, past troubles, past trials, past tribulations, past experiences in general. I feel like coming into all of the stuff from the past, I feel like you having more of a just like, yeah. Like you having more of a like you feel closer to yourself. You feel more in tune with yourself. You trust in yourself more. Like as you notice that you've gotten yourself out of a lot of things with the help of God, I feel like you kind of just like, all right, like I can do this. Like I can do this. I got this. I feel like somebody just said like, I got this. Like I'm hearing like pep talks. Like somebody is giving themselves pep talks. I'm also hearing like a lot of sexual energy that's not being harnessed, like a lot of, because somebody is wounded. This could also just be somebody having sex because they're wounded. Feeling very numb, not really feeling any emotions. And because sex is such a powerful drug, it's such a powerful addiction, I do feel like the feeling of like wanting sex or wanting that relief is because of this wounding, right? So I feel like somebody is seeking healing or seeking feeling, seeking love, like wanting to be close to you, wanting to like kind of like draw you into them or pull you into them. Like I'm hearing pills and potions. I feel like somebody is like very spiritual, but in their own way. Like maybe their spirituality looks different from yours, but I feel like it just naturally matches. It's like cohesive. Like it just, we all work together. So if you're meeting a business partner, a Queen of Cups, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Taurus woman, or a male, or whoever, business partner, best friend, I feel like it's going to come with a lot of endings. I feel like it's going to come with a lot of, and then you got another 10 right here. So 1, 2, 3, that's the Empress. Whenever I see the number 3, that's the Empress. That's giving birth. That's giving birth to a new dream, to a new idea, to a new version of yourself. This is the death. This is you killing yourself. This is being like accepting your death. The first stage of grief is acceptance. This is accepting the fact that, look, I'm not that person that I once was. And this is you being gentle with yourself and accepting the fact that, look, 1111, thank you, Ascended Masters, being like, look, I can't kick it with those people. I can't do that same kind of shit. I can't be where I'm comfortable at all the time. At some point, you got to get up. It's like with the remote control thing that I was saying earlier. Like, to me, how I'm picking that up is like when you in the bed and you really want that remote. I feel like if you are already comfortable, you're not going to get up and get it. But when it's time to go to sleep and you want to turn that TV off or whatever, and you just can't sleep with the TV on, when you get to the point where you're uncomfortable, you're going to get your ass out the bed and you're going to go get that remote. So I feel like it's a sense of needing to gain your control back, needing to be okay with being uncomfortable, needing to accept the fact that being uncomfortable means that something better or something new is coming. So I feel like you're getting closer to your dreams. I feel like you're getting closer to this reputation that you have in your mind. You know, this dream, this goal, this door that you want to open, that you see yourself going through. I feel like a lot of you guys are getting like downloads, epiphanies, visions, dreams, whatever you want to call it, about your future, about the things that you can have, about the riches you can have, about the success. I feel like anything goes. I feel like God is trying to like show you via your dreams that anything goes. Also, this is a feeling of like feeling like somebody not really paying attention to you or paying attention to the words that you're saying, but I feel like they're analyzing it like tenfold. Even if you feel like, oh, this person not paying attention or they wasn't listening or they didn't catch what I said, I feel like they catching all of it, but they may not know how to stop thinking about it, or they may not know how you're thinking about it, or they may be analyzing it differently than how you're analyzing it, and it's a whole big thing. For some of you guys, I feel like communication is just kind of like off because you are in this wisdom, you are in this hangman, Pisces, suspended like energy where it's kind of like you trying to surrender to your process, but at the same time you trying to gain full clarity, full knowledge of the situation before you just jump right in. But I'm hearing big risk equal big rewards. I'm feeling like this is the best way. Like the best way is gonna be the hardest way. Everything not gonna be easy, but I feel like it's a sense of like real life, like lights, cameras, action. Like it's kind of like what you gonna do. Like when the director calls action, like are you ready to play the role of being a boss? Are you ready to play the role of being an entrepreneur or a mother or a wife or a husband or a father or a mogul or a guru or a therapist or a life coach or a social worker or a teacher or a best friend or a good cousin or an artist or a yoga instructor, you know, like, or a jewelry maker or a candle maker? I don't know what you do. For some of you guys, I'm feeling like a lawyer or some type of legality or debate, politics. Like I feel like I am me. Like this is kind of like speaking your truth. I am me. Like letting the gauntlet down and being like, look, this is who I am. I'm also seeing like Thor, or I don't know who, because I never really watched any of the Marvel movies, but whoever had like a big old thing where like people couldn't pick it up but him. I feel like I'm seeing you just being able to pick it up, like I can do it, like I can do it. I feel like somebody is coming into a lot of confidence, like a lot of the fog, a lot of the mist is starting to clear. And it's like, I can finally see. I feel like somebody is finally seeing a light. Somebody is finally seeing a light. I'm hearing, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. I don't know if that's a song. If it is, leave it in the comments down below. But yeah, you my baby. I just keep hearing you my baby, and then Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You could definitely be dealing with the Taurus, for sure. Or that could just be this Taurus full moon, like a lot of get money energy, a lot of like wanting to focus, a lot of like focusing in on your pentacles, because I feel like you're trying to set yourself up for a lifetime. Like, yeah, like I said, you setting yourself up, you the magician, you trying to manifest some stuff. Therefore, I feel like you feel like the only way to manifest the stuff that you want is by manifesting money first. But no, you have to understand that first comes yourself. First comes putting yourself first, getting enough sleep, taking baths, taking care of your skin, drinking water, putting yourself in the energy of discipline. Maybe this is fasting. You know, this is your taste buds changing. I feel like you are now, with your DNA upgrading, I feel like the changes that are being made are kind of like so foreign to you that you feel like you kind of going crazy, or you feel weird, or you feel off balance, like you feel like you can't eat, you feel like you can't sleep. My eye is jumping. To me, I feel like there's a weird like taste in your mouth. I feel like there's a weird kind of just like coating of just like silence in your mouth, like that you haven't spoken. It's kind of like there's a filter of what you've taught yourself to have a filter, because you don't think people are going to listen or people are going to want to hear you. And it's kind of like that film is getting so thick, so heavy, that it's becoming a hard pill to swallow. You not speaking your truth is becoming a hard pill to swallow. So now you can't even eat. I feel like you disgusted. You disgusted. You tired of waiting. You tired of being in the energy of not having what you want. I feel like 11, 13, I swear I just felt somebody like pull my thing. These ants are strong. Ants have colonies. Like, this is kind of like colonial wealth. This is kind of like understanding that, like, you the head bitch in charge. Like, you the head nigga in charge. Like, you got shit to do. I feel like a lot of times you probably don't see yourself as powerful as you should. You know? Also, I feel like your expressions, this say arrival on it. Opinion, self-awareness, entry point. I feel like you're looking for an entry point of how to get in the door of self-love, of spirituality, of awakening. Huh? 5:44, thank you, Cindy Masters. What'd you say? You're doing a good job. Okay, go ahead. You can do it. But yeah, this is like tapping into your self-image, like creating a new self-image for yourself. This is like reinvention. This is reinventing yourself. Following the yellow brick road. Like, don't follow it. Don't drive yourself into insanity. Trying to keep up an image that's no longer you, with the Queen of Pentacles here. Tapping into that feminine energy, or tapping into this. For some reason, this Queen of Pentacles, this Taurus, I feel like this energy could have like distracted you. Like, it's so beautiful, it's so alluring, it's so attractive. You know, I feel like this is that devil-like energy, that Capricorn energy, that earthly energy. This to me, I'm picking up on like 3D stuff. Anything that's 3D, this is money, bitches, shit, motherfucking weed, liquor, drugs, motherfucking workaholics, not paying attention to shit, not tapping into your spirituality, being on your phone all day. This could be a whole slew of shit. But to me, this is just that 3D shit, that mundane shit, that earthly ass shit that I feel like is stopping somebody from living in their true potential, from living in their true light, from living in their true essence, their true being. Antennas and crawling, it's like the good ones gonna go. I feel like your hair is standing up. Like, I feel like you've been playing with your hair a lot, trying to find answers, trying to receive information about how to go forth with your journey, about how to tap into, you know, the melody of your life. I feel like you creating a masterpiece. I feel like a masterpiece is being created. Like, I feel like this person is being shut down for some reason. Whatever this devil-like energy, this could have been a third-party situation for some people. But I feel like this job is being quit. Or if you was in a toxic job where there was another feminine energy that was annoying you or getting on your nerves or sending you negative energy, for some of you guys, I feel like this is an ex sending you a lot of negative energy because you are a bombshell, because they do see that you have moved on and maybe that you're not nurturing them anymore and that you're not giving them any of your energy. You've shut that door, you've closed the door, there's no longer an entry point. Because of that, I feel like this is people sending you a lot of negative energy. And I feel like with you being an empath, you could be opening the door to feeling the depression of others. You could be opening the door to kind of like regressing. You know, for some of you guys, I feel like this is the healing of the inner child and trying to balance that out with the Two of Pentacles here. You got the Two of Pentacles. This is trying to balance it out, and then you have the King of Cups with the Page of Cups. So this is like, this is your adult self, and this to me is your child self. This is like coming into your manhood or tapping into your divine masculine. I feel like you're trying to balance out your divine masculine versus the feminine side, because I feel like it's taking your divine feminine side to shut out this other feminine energy. Because your masculine energy will get 222, thank you, it's in the masters, will get wrapped up in this devil energy, will get wrapped up in the fantasy, will get wrapped up in the nurture, will get wrapped up in the illusion, the hugging of this sensuality, of this sexuality, of this fantasy, of this addiction, of this devil-like Capricorn energy. The illusion. But this is you turning away from it. Turning away from it and being like, fuck it. Like, I want to grow up. I want to stand up for myself. You know? I feel like for some of y'all, it's because, look, didn't I say the Empress? Didn't I say the devil? And y'all see me just pulling these cards. Look at this. This is this devil-like energy. I called it. That devil-like energy right here. This fiery energy. For some of you guys, it's an STD. For some of you guys, it's just passion. It's just passion. For either a person, an ex, a person who you no longer see, a person you're no longer around, a job you're no longer at, a way of getting money. This could also just be family members. This could also, for some of you, be a mother. This could be a mother who's in devil-like energy, who maybe is like, is being negative towards you, has negative energy at the moment because they aren't nurturing themselves or because they aren't having nurture being put into them. So they're in a negative devil-like energy. I also feel like this energy is kind of like, in a way, like, could be envious. I'm feeling like envy, like parental envy. With this Nine of Pentacles and this Empress, this is a crazy ass reading, but to go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress, this is the pre-Empress. This is like being single, getting it how you live. You ain't worried about no nigga. You got your birds and your bees, and you living your life, right? And then you have the Empress, who is the mother, who gives birth to all things. 33, thank you, it's in the Masters. Right? And with this Empress here, like I said, those 3 wands, with the Empress, those 3 wands, right? This is how you became the Empress. You put a death to yourself. You put a death to your old version of yourself. The 10. The second one, you start loving yourself, right? Enough to really go get what it is that you're seeking. So now this is what's being given birth to. This is what the Empress, this round thing symbolizes that belly, the earth, where there's death, there yields new life, the circle of life, the 10, cyclical energy. You can't tell me that's not divine. You can't tell me you're not giving birth to your dreams. And then my baby came in here, I birthed her. Right?
What
right?
are you watching?
What you watching? Thank Me Later by Drake. It's called Shut It Down.
What are you watching?
33 Thank You for the Masters. It's music. Right? This is being able to shut it down.
It's a note.
Right?
That's the good night.
And then you have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is somebody like judging themselves, but also trying to release self-judgment, self-guilt from things that they did in the past when they didn't know any better. You know, this is finally deciding to step up to the plate and see things from a different perspective, because maybe when you were a child or maybe when you were younger, your experience caused you to not see things as your significant other or as other family members. Or what are you doing? Why are you being weird?
Can you watch a Joe's?
Can you watch Strohs in a minute?
And with rabbit heart. Rabbit heart.
But yeah, so for me, also with this cup, I feel like this is kind of like turning away from love, or turning away from loving yourself, turning away from things that I got it backwards. You see, I had it backwards, and I'm showing y'all this is turning your back towards your own self-love and your own abundance, because the cup, the chalice, is your self-love. That's you, right? And he not even looking at it. Why? Because he childish. You know, and I feel like once you start growing up and you start loving yourself, look what he looking at. He looking right at his cup. Like, I love me, right? Like, look how he looking at it. He like, yeah, I deserve this cup. I deserve somebody to put some love up in this cup. It's disabled for 1 minute because you put the password in wrong so many times.
Can you watch it?
Back up, go play. Hey. Alright, y'all. This was a good reading, Sagittarius. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As y'all can see, she getting on my dang nerves. So, if you guys would like to book a personal reading, I am taking personal readings. You guys can catch me at many times. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here.